What's up? It's your boy Kevin to turn on this motherfucking YouTube shit. Wow, what the
fuck? What's up? It's your boy Kevin to turn on YouTube shit. Hey man, we are lit that team, man. Turn. Motherfucking day. Straight hood outside. Big crip and the gang straight hood outside shit, man. Free Palestine, free Congo, Russia do your thing, and Texas stand the fuck up. Each day is a new day, be a better version of yourself. Never let somebody bring you down, always fight back. Never let somebody tell you who you are, but also never put yourself in a position you belong. Let's stay humble. Let's get on revolution on this movement. Keep Yahweh first. Coming to you, the Black Hebrew Israelite, as a real Jew. We out here. Alright. Boom. Today, it's a motherfucking day. Straight hood outside. Big crip and the gang straight hood outside shit, man. Turn up. Gang. So, bruh, July has been something crazy. You know what I'm saying? Let's get straight to it, man. 4 extra big goofy ass blew off his hand, man. That's what we be telling y'all, man. Working for the white man, Adam, you gotta be a fool. Y'all don't understand how these spirits and these demons be working, man. You know what I'm saying? They be using Adam as a vessel to get these niggas caught up and trapped in a cycle of despair. You know what I'm saying? And everybody Adam get close contact to, they either die, go to jail, or something bad happened to him. I'm just being real. He lost his whole hand. You know what I'm saying? Crazy. He trying to beat up niggas. Like, that's the thing I don't get by LA, man. Y'all want to beat up these niggas, but like, Adam 22 is like, right here, whoop his ass. Whoop the white man ass. But, we got also, Adam 22 causing drama, man, like he usual. Kingpill and that Hefe. You know what I'm saying? Goofy shit, man. But like I said, bro, you know, everything gonna get exposed. You know what I'm saying? Because we see right through the coonery, buffoonery shit. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is, man. Answering to think that he can just control people and fuck niggas over, man. That's just the bottom line. But we have the video, man. It's gonna explain everything, and let's get into it.
Made it out the trench. Off the back. Real nigga finally made it rich. Off the back. Off the back.
Good. Fuck wrong with a nigga. Dead homies, nigga. It's the 4th. I'm about to blow a nigga up. Who wanna get blown up today, nigga? Fuck wrong with a nigga off the back. I'm blowing a nigga up. Stop playing CDs, nigga. I'm throwing them in your house. I'm throwing them at you, nigga. Vernon Avenue, nigga, off the back. I'm blowing your...
Tell Phonubs I challenge him to a handball match. Let's see who can juggle better in a real way. Hey, you see what happens, Brodesky, when you do the devil's work? You know what I'm saying? You surround yourself with people like Adam 16 in a real way. Adam 16 probably gave them fireworks in a real way. Brodesky, kaboom, this hand, there you go. Oh, Whiskey, you're done for, Brodesky. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to be a big bad wolf, trying to bully people. You see how you did 607? Kabloom! Now you need 4 extra fingers, you know what I'm saying? Call that man 4 nubs in a real way. Brodesky finna be walking like this.
The Goofy Trophy of the Year goes to, drum roll please, 4 extra, the goofiest nigga in the world.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Mike coming back at you with another hot video.
This motherfucker done blew off his hand.
Say 4th of July because unfortunately, as you may have heard, an individual by the name of 4 Extras from Los Angeles blew his hand off mishandling fireworks.
Man, something about the LA dudes, man, they ain't right in the head, bro.
The internet is not holding back on this guy. I have a clip of Whack 100 speaking on the situation, as well as an update from Adam 22, and you know I gotta give my thoughts. Let's talk about it.
Ain't no damn way it came down to where this nigga blew off his fucking hand.
No. On Vernon Avenue, if you know, then you know. On Vernon Ave, if you know, then you know. On Vernon Ave, if you know, then you know. If you know, then you know.
Bro, this is goofy
somebody
shit.
Else up tonight. I'm gonna throw somebody else up. I'm gonna throw this motherfucker. I'm gonna throw somebody else up. I don't know who else I'm gonna blow up, but I'm somebody else up. On Vernon Avenue.
Yeah, you didn't blow somebody's house up, you blew your hand up.
Yeah, Vernon Avenue. You see this motherfucker.
You done fucked up your whole fighting career, bro.
I'm blowing something up today.
Like, nigga, you already go through so much. Why would you want to blow your hand up? I know you didn't do it on purpose, hopefully, but to get some clout.
Dead homies. It's the 4th. I'm about to blow it up. I want to get blown up today. Grown it. The back, I'm blowing it up. Stop playing CDs. I'm throwing them in your house. I'm throwing them at you.
Bitch, you couldn't get them hoes out your hand.
I'm blowing somebody up today. Off the.
Now you can see my dude was a little bit excited earlier about 4th of July and stuff like that.
Motherfucker too excited.
Cause man, he was cursing a lot. I ain't really trying to get demonetized or nothing like that, but yo, it's just unfortunate, man, because you know he was just going in and going in.
He had one job to do.
LA, and I guess you could say gang culture.
Don't get injured and don't ruin your money prize, your hands.
LA gang culture, you know, even if somebody like got notoriety and they like in their gang and they just, you know, banging they set, I guess you could say, like saying like on the set, on this, on that. It's kind of like a swear. It's kind of like on God, you know what I'm saying? Like, and in certain instances, people in your gang, they'll be like, you know, you gotta own to that.
Gang
you gotta like
goofy,
actually
nigga.
be about that. You saying, you know, and so him saying like I'm about to do that, I'm about to blow this up, blow that up, you know, and he joking, he ain't finna actually blow somebody's place up. You know,
niggas be gang
he said,
goofy.
you know, I'm blowing something up, you know what I'm saying, and he's putting it on the thing. So it's like,
And he almost took his own part now.
Essentially, it's like, you know, if you see somebody that's like an enemy or something, I guess, you know, because they got him, you know, and it's like, y'all, I'm gonna knock him out when I see him on the wall. You know, I'm gonna knock him out when I see him. It's like, yo, you put it on the thing, so you better do it. And if you don't, it's gonna be consequences that come with that. And it's like, yo, just to be speaking on that, and then for it to come, it's just the irony is just diabolical, man. But I'm gonna play a clip where Wack gives his thoughts on the situation, and I'm gonna come back with some more of my opinions.
Everybody making fun of him.
Somebody said it looked like he throwing up a permanent seat.
That nigga throwing up these.
Nah, they're gonna have to
Hang loose that ass.
They're gonna have to take him all the way down to the wrist.
Yeah, he about to have a done.
They gotta take him to the wrist.
It must be something in their water, bitch.
They told me, his homies that was there said it blew off his 2 middle fingers, the 3 middle fingers.
And now he don't even fuck with Adam no more.
Middle finger and a thumb, something like that. There's some, I think like the thumb and another finger. There's only 2 fingers left.
Yeah.
Damn, so he lost these 3 fingers?
One left.
That's
But they're
tough.
gonna have to take it off. The palm is gone. The palm is gone. So they're gonna take that all the way down to the wrist. What'd you say?
I said
Nigga thought he gonna have a night to remember. Yeah, you gonna have a night to remember, my boy.
Wow.
this shit is big, nigga. It's diabolical.
Now you can't even jack off no more. Pause. Cause it was his right hand. Nigga gonna have to do this now.
Only get back he got. If they able to make him some type of
Nigga can't finger the bitch right. Nigga gonna have to do this.
some shit. Yeah.
Which one you want, my thumb or my pinky? Hit ass.
They like futuristic now. They can do
They got
Niggas wanna be bullies and shit.
AI parts now.
Yeah, they attach to your nerve endings and everything.
Yeah, all you gotta do is think about it.
They got the AI hands. They got the AI. I cannot believe out here with the hell.
Y'all seen that shit.
Bro, who the hell? Elon Musk finna, who is finna do this?
Nobody.
They got the AI hands.
No shit.
Yeah, that's the
They got the
AI hands, the AI arms, the AI legs.
All you gotta do is think.
Who got a meal just to do that?
The nerves.
What?
Look, I ain't trying to discredit nothing, because they might be right, you know what I mean? I'm just listening to it, and it's like, I'm thinking if I was bro, and I just got my hand blown off, and I heard something like that, bro, man, if that would be some false hope, if I ever heard it, I'd be looking for that AI hand. Man, who got the AI hand? I need the AI.
Glad. Bitch ain't got no AI hand, bitch.
AI hand or parts. Is it because y'all seen videos or
You have
something
to have
like
a
that?
dream hand.
Y'all know that got these parts in these hands and stuff like that. How y'all so knowledgeable about it? Like, what are we talking about? I just saying.
Nigga get his hand pulled off. These niggas turn to doctors with PhDs.
And let them be like 20, 30 years away from actually having the technology. Y'all be so hot. But, man, I'm going to just continue with the video.
Yeah, so it's like the same way you move your hands, it's the same way it's moving.
Awesome.
I wonder what them joints cost. Man, you got a day of bags. Arm and a leg. A pretty penny, I bet. Yeah, that shit is, damn.
Now, I don't really know about any prosthetic arms or AI arms or anything like that, but I do know he's going to have to sit in surgery, man, and for anybody...
Damn, nigga, he gets the fake hands.
You know, he has a speedy
recovery. The ones that like look like their hands, but not really hands. They just be looking like it.
May have ill will towards them or any type of character trace or anything like that. You know what I mean? It's just unfortunate. You know what I mean? It's a simple accident, and it changes your life from here on. You know what I mean? It's never gonna be the same.
It ain't gonna never be the same, bro.
Your primary hand, it's like you have to totally learn from scratch using the other hand. So it's just unfortunate, and I'm gonna continue with my opinions. I'm gonna just give an update, or I'm gonna show an update from Adam 22 and what he said. I'm gonna go ahead and play a clip. Check it out.
Adam 22, the biggest
had a handful of fireworks, and he was.
That's what happened when you work for the white man like Adam. Bad fluky shit happened.
And blew his hand off. That's all we know right now. He's in surgery right now, off pain meds for like the first time in his entire life.
Like I said, man, it's just an unfortunate situation because now you got to pretty much learn everything from scratch. And being
all over again.
A gang member, let's just keep it a thou wow. You know what I mean? You pretty much go from the top
to the
totem pole unless you finna pick up that thing. But now you got to learn to go with your left. You know what I mean?
Aim with your left now, bitch.
I mean, it depends what he's gonna have left. You know what I mean? Like, it definitely gonna be down, and it's gonna be frowned upon if you try to sit there and try to like fight him now. It's like, yo, was you trying to fight him when he was right? You know what I'm saying? So it would be a whole up and down type of thing, but none of that really matters. The big concern is that
boy trying his hardest to lose his career.
Like, you know what I mean? And he's probably gonna really sit down and look at it like, dang,
and he's not gonna get mad when you want to squab in prison.
Sends us those things that wakes us up, man. God will wake us up.
That's a fact.
And, and sit us down, man.
That's a fact.
And it's just unfortunate because I know he spent a lot of time probably like incarcerated and stuff, and to be able to have your freedom and enjoy your freedom
in the pokey now, bitch. Hey, it's gonna be a different story now.
It's just unfortunate now everybody's turning around and looking back at you, and when you look at the Instagram post that he posted, more people shared it than they actually liked it, and more people are commenting. I'm gonna go through the comments and show a couple comments because people ain't holding back.
At all.
You put yourself in the content world, and now you become content, and it's just unfortunate, man. Unfortunate, but now reading the comments, starting off.
That's a fact.
First person say God has a funny way of humbling people, man.
That's a fact.
That's absolutely true, all of us. And another person said, now your hand gone. And the third person was pretty messed up. Heard you held L1 too long, like it's duty or something, bruh. What's going on? Now, this next comment a little more diabolical, bro, because his catch line is off the back, and somebody put that, now it's off the bone, like, yo, man, that is wild, bro.
Off the gristle head ass.
Wild. And then, somebody else saying, say, I'm going to blow, somebody up the den, and it being you.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's just wild, man.
That's some wild ass shit, bro.
Irony, man. And then, the county jail squabble's over now.
Nah, it's still gonna happen, nigga.
Back to the county.
They talking about putting a carrot in a disabled man's ass.
Don't be thinking about doing that anytime soon, man. You put your health first, man. And y'all know, I realize why they saying it, because he's always talking about, putting hands on people when, getting into phase and stuff like that here and there. And it's wow, man. But you let me know what you think down in the comments, man.
Shit.
What did you think when you seen this, man?
Goofy shit.
Hopefully you guys had a beautiful 4th of July. Hopefully it was safe. Y'all filled your stomachs
I watched firecrackers from the safety of motherfucker on my phone, bitch. Not this year. They trying to kill everybody.
If you like it,
Shout out to WIGTV. Let's get to it.
Easy. Y'all think you can do it?
Easy all day. All day he got it. He got that. I don't got that. He got that. Come on, boys.
Play retarded games, get stupid prizes, bitch.
You know it's 4th of July, whatever. Hey, they say folks should have blew his hand off, bro.
Crazy.
Mother blow up. Dead homies. It's the 4th. I'm gonna blow it up. Wanna get blown up today, nigga. Blown off the back, I'm blowing it up. Stop playing CDs. I'm throwing them in your house. I'm throwing them at you.
Nigga done lost his whole hand.
I'm blowing your ass up. I'm blowing somebody up today off the back.
That's crazy.
That nigga gotta look like that nigga off of motherfucking scary movies. Where my strong hands, head ass.
Bro, I got the pictures in the back right there. I think I'm gonna have to blur it a little bit, bro. But it's
where my
crazy.
strong hands?
You feel me? I think you go to Instagram. I'm gonna have a link to the picture uncensored on the Instagram, whatever. Hey, but yeah, let's.
LA niggas try to bully every nigga in the block. Get their ass cooked by their own self. Doing freaky ass shit. Nigga, lead the fireworks to the professionals, my boys. If you ain't getting a black cat box, you're cooked.
Foreshadowing videos, bro. You seen them videos on TikTok or whatever? It's crazy, bro.
Yep.
Them fireworks is that a lot of people. Then we gonna get into these videos after this, bro. I'm about to blow somebody else up tonight.
If you ain't getting a black cat firework pack, you're cooked, nigga.
But I'm blowing somebody else up on Vernon Avenue. I'm blowing something up. Yeah, Vernon Avenue. You see this? Vernon Ave. I'm blowing something up today. Told him, stop playing on Vernon Ave. Vernon Avenue. I'm gonna blow it up. Dead homies. It's the 4th. I'm gonna blow it up. I wanna get blown up today.
Them big ass hands. Gone, nigga.
I'm throwing them in your house. I'm throwing them at you.
And I heard somebody got blinded from the shit. He almost took somebody else out.
Yeah, bro. Them fireworks be dangerous. I know y'all heard about that little warehouse.
Dangerous as hell.
CBS News.
They trying to kill niggas out here. They were trying to say them,
Right now,
the
on
Mexicans
the
had something to
edition,
do with
we're
it.
learning
I don't know, bro.
details in the fireworks warehouse explosion that rocked
Well, Extra
a
was doing
Northern
some
California
goofy ass
neighborhood,
shit.
sparking fires and sending up thick smoke into the air.
Thought it was
Good
sweet.
afternoon, everyone. I'm Veronica Macias, in for Ann today. CAL FIRE now says 7 people are missing after the explosion at the fireworks warehouse in a community outside of Sacramento.
I've seen this when they was talking about it.
And we have dramatic video as it was unfolding. Flames were seen shooting out of the roof of the warehouse yesterday when an explosion appears to just level the building, and you can see all the sparks as the fireworks start going off with what looks like smaller explosions going off.
That's a designated bomb, bitch.
This happened in the community of Esparto. That's along Highway 505 west of Sacramento near Lake
You only live once, bitch.
Both Yuba and
YOLO
right
County
now, bro, it's hella
is
dangerous
insane.
playing with fireworks. It's hella shit going on within the country.
It is.
Y'all seen them light poles that got knocked down in Vegas? Sure, bro. They trying to say this shit could be infiltrated from the inside already, type shit.
I've seen a whole bunch of street with a light pole all falling on the ground, bitch.
All type of shit. Fake it. Real explosive, though. Feel me? You think you're gonna get a little firework? But it's a C4. Yeah.
Better counties
bomb,
and cities of
bitch.
Marysville and
Yolo
Yuba City
County
say
is insane,
fireworks for their 4th of July celebrations were destroyed in this fire. Now, those communities say that they don't know if they will have fireworks for Independence Day celebrations. San Jose's mayor, Matt Mahan, has also confirmed that fireworks for the Lake Cunningham show were in that warehouse as well. Sutter County supervisors say they belong to the company Devastating Pyrotechnics, which also has their headquarters.
Man, they worried about whether or not they gonna have some fireworks today, bro.
No, you fucking niggas, dog. They want that money on.
In San Francisco. People in the area,
nigga, as long as they got that money on rolling in, nigga, they could have lost 10 babies.
Were rocked
they don't
by
give a fuck.
multiple explosions. A massive explosion caught on video that sends a gigantic plume of smoke into the air.
Crazy.
Also capturing the moment, Art Chopper catching this dramatic mushroom cloud in the moments immediately following that explosion at a fireworks warehouse. It went up in flames in a rural...
See, they ain't gonna say it, bro, but the way the building went down was like it was a big bomb in there that set off all the other little
like
fireworks.
Somebody exploded that bitch.
Feel me? Yeah, them people, Iran or whoever fucking with the U.S. right now could have easily snuck C4.
I'm gonna say the fake Jews.
And you heard them. It was shit in there that was like...
area in Yolo County outside of Sacramento. Firefighters arrived at the facility that stores fireworks as they exploded, sending projectiles into the air.
Units responded, arrived on scene to find a few commercial buildings well involved.
That's what I'm telling people, man. It's dangerous out here. Nigga, you trying to have fun, nigga. That might be your last day of having fun.
Across approximately 80 acres. The blast launched debris around the property and sent a fireball into the air
be careful
that could be seen
at all
for
costs,
miles.
nigga.
People living nearby say they felt their homes shake.
And the windows were just, going back and forth.
As a result of the fire, a 1-mile evacuation zone was set up. Again, 7 people missing at this hour, and we'll continue to follow this story for you and bring you any major developments on air, online at kpix.com, and streaming.
7 people missing, bro. That's some crazy shit. Like, long story short, these fireworks dangerous, bro. Blood pours in, and this shit like, man, ain't no telling if the Iranians didn't compacted that shit with some extra gunpowder.
I'm saying the fake Jews do. They'll do anything trying to sabotage what we got going.
Let's look at the firework. Hold on, bro.
I'm about to blow a nigga up. We're on it. Dead homies. It's the 4th. I'm about to blow a nigga up. One nigga blown up today, nigga. Off the back, I'm blowing up. Stop playing CDs, nigga. I'm throwing them in your house. I'm throwing them at you, nigga.
That's crazy because he filming his hands. And that one got blew up.
Today, off the back.
Spoke that right up.
He did.
That's crazy, bro. Then, I ain't gonna lie, some people think 607 did voodoo on him. They think it's spiritual, like, yeah, maybe because he been promoting squabbling and you think God trying to slow him down and hella shit. I'm like, bro, I don't know, bro.
Are you feeling like you guys had the conversation and now it's over? You guys are cool now?
No, we never cool, gang.
I think I got a message from God. I gotta tell him. Listen, I don't want to sit down with these in the street, these Crips, these Bloods, these gangsters, gang, but I got to. I got a message from God. So if I got
Barely be knowing what he be even talking about, bro.
I'm the postman. So I got.
He don't know what he be even be saying, bro.
Like the bill collector when they come with them bills all the time.
I see right through 607
No.
up.
So a lot of people like to see me, but they gotta see me though. I'm a prophet of God.
Now you guys start the podcast.
I see right through this, bro.
Things immediately go left. He basically starts saying the same thing that he was telling you before the interview.
He told me he's gonna kill me.
He be trying to play on God's name.
Listen, a lot of people died.
God is a man. Stop playing on God's name.
But I ain't gonna die in LA. I ain't gonna die nowhere. I'm leaving here with my body. I'm going across the simulation and across the firmament with my body. I'm taking my body with me like Enoch, like Jesus. They're not gonna get my body. Right? So
stop playing with God. That's what you need to stop doing.
But yeah, he told me I was gonna die in LA. And that's crazy, gang. Tell somebody they're gonna die. Them killing words. Right? But I wanna fight them for that.
You wanna fight for extra?
100%. 100%. I'm gonna knock them out too. So extra can't fight. Listen, you know they can't fight when they gotta bring their game to fight. I'm 120 pounds, gang. Wet. He don't need his.
He be false prophets out here, bro.
Oh no, that's his booty. That's his booty big as shit. That nigga booty 500 pounds.
4 Extra got a 500-pound boot.
Now, what was your thoughts on defusing the situation during the podcast?
I told him something he never heard before. I told him I loved him. He ain't never heard love. He ain't never had it before. So I told him I loved him. He got kind of like stuck. Because the true way...
Well, like this nigga got hit in the face with a shovel, bitch.
Love. So I told him I loved him. That did it all. Right? That fixed the situation.
Okay, what do you think he was most mad about?
Nothing. Adam told him to do it. He wasn't mad.
Yeah, bro. You can see he's still upset, so I ain't no telling. He might have pulled a little hocus pocus on him, you know, but shit, bro, it's good. It wasn't worse, though, all jokes aside, bro. This got hurt. One of their other homies and got their cheek down there, blew off out there playing with the fireworks. They dangerous, bro. So if you gonna be playing, if you just go watch a fireworks show, bro. Let me shoot them out the canister.
Watch it on your phone, bitch.
Where you safe as possible.
Or something,
shit
nigga.
Tricky, bro. Iranian stuff in the M1000s was C4. Yeah, you think it's a little M1? It's C4. And that, cause the way his hand was blew off, bro, it looked like it. You know, it was, bro. You could see all his bones, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I want to I can't put it, bro. But through the blur, you should be able to see it. I'm gonna have a link to it, bro. I promise, bro. It's gonna be in the description or in the comment section to where you can see the picture, bro. It's diabolical. It's some crazy shit, but it's
should be wild, bro. Niggas be talking all this shit and get clipped.
What they trying to show, you know, type shit. But yeah, man.
Shout out to Point and Shoot, man. He be on this shit with Nojumper, bro.
Alright, so for this video, I want to talk to you guys about this new beef that's going on between 4 Extra and the 16.
Yeah, because Adam 16 is
we all
fugazi,
remember when
bro.
4 Extra's hand was destroyed by fireworks on that 4th of July afternoon, and how viral it went and everything else. Well, 4 Extra wants money now. He wants to actually cash in on this viral moment of his, and so for his first interview back, he's asking for a cash compensation in the amount of $50,000 US.
Trying to get them big boy racks.
For $50,000. Sheesh.
So the 16 is furious about this. He feels like he put 4 Extra on. He feels like he popularized him. He feels like he has rights to 4 Extra. And so when 4 Extra's fingers detonated, the 16 felt like he
them LA niggas be on some goofy ass shit,
thought he was
nigga,
pretty
bro.
much entitled to the
It's
first
like,
interview
bro,
back.
y'all can make money on easy, but y'all want to beef between.
He thought that it was in the bag. But he was
between
wrong,
black people
4 Extra is shopping
and be the white man's puppet. Like, bro,
and the
like,
16 is not happy
what
about
we
this.
doing?
He sees this as disobedience. And so he's holding this grudge against 4 Extra. He's angry at 4 Extra. His blood is
yeah, Adam 16 is taller than 4 Extra, bitch.
And that leads us into the first clip that I want to show you guys. This is the 16 of Nashua talking to Wag 3 Fingers about a week after the injury. And he's talking to Wag about how it's yesterday's news and that no one cares about the 4 Extra thing anymore. Everyone's already moved on. And what he's doing is he's signaling to all the content creators out there that this isn't that big a deal and that they're not going to get a return on
his whole career
should they pay the $50,000. So the 16 is actually trying to ruin 4 Extra's bag in this next clip. Watch that.
Ruin his whole career.
His hand feels like ancient history at this point. Yeah, it's really like a thing of the past. So it's been like a week. Yeah, but it's kind of like...
That's crazy.
I think what it is if he would have lost his hand like on a Magic Mountain roller coaster ride and something happened, people would still be into it.
What?
The more the story comes out,
we gotta be careful to not talk about this in such a callous way. People would still be into it.
No, because here's the thing.
So the 16 and 3 Fingers Wag think that the 4 Extra thing is old now. They think that it's like
after a week or two is insane, bitch.
It's not interesting. And this is 1 week after the explosion took place. Now, I
1
want to play
week.
this next clip. This is from the day of the explosion, the 4th of July. What I'm about to show you is Wag 3 Fingers on a secretly recorded phone call where he starts talking mad shit about 4 Extra being his back. What? This is, so let me explain.
Wag be waiting for these niggas downfall to talk shit.
And doesn't tell him the phone call's being recorded. And then 3 Fingers Wag breaks the news to 607 Unc that 4 Extra's hand has been detonated. And so you're going to see a genuine reaction to the news by 607 Unc, and you're going to see Wag 3 Fingers, who doesn't think he's being recorded and that this is being used for content. He's speaking from the heart, and he starts talking about 4 Extra's career over. His whole hand gone. I mean, he's really being disrespectful, and it does not seem like he likes 4Extra very much. In fact, it seems like he's kind of happy about this. Seems like this is kind of good news to Wack. Listen to his tone. Listen to this.
Wack never did like these niggas. He trying to get the biggest bag and the most clout out that situation.
I'm right here with Bob.
True.
Now, didn't you say that Bob told you? I'm right here with Bob, my manager.
So he says nothing about cameras or recording any of this, but listen to what Wack says about 4Extra. Listen to this.
4Extra's fucked up. He just blew his whole hand off.
Yeah, he did fuck up.
His whole career over because he built on fighting.
Yeah, he is.
Wow, he can't even fight no more. It's a good time for me to take that fight now. Yeah.
These niggas tripping. Trip.
Set the pod. Can we set the pod now?
Wow. So again, this to me sounds like a celebratory tone. He's like, who we gonna fight? Who we even gonna talk about fighting? He can't even talk about fighting no more. That's crazy. So to me, it sounds like shade. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Wack was waiting.
I'm just wondering what 4Extra is gonna think
If that nigga would got shot,
about that. If he feels like
he would have been waiting.
Speak about the subject of fighting. Now, Wack 3 Fingers only said that stuff because he didn't know he was being recorded, and so this next clip that I've got, he knows
Wack is very manipulative.
This is his podcast with the 16, and so now that he knows that the lights are on and the cameras are rolling, he's singing a different tune. And what you're going to hear is Wack 3 Fingers suggest that 4Extra should have his own TV show on Netflix.
What?
Watch this.
I'm gonna be real. I believe, me personally, 4Extra has a story.
Yeah.
I believe 4Extra can do a series. I really believe that, and that's something that can get him ahead.
So just a week before this,
Wack only care about them Benjamins,
4Extra's career was completely over.
His whole career over because he built on fighting.
And now he's saying that 4Extra's career is on the rise.
He has a story and he has a series.
See, what everyone needs to understand about Wack 3 Fingers is that he's very stupid. This is a scientifically proven fact, and this ties us into our next clip. This is going to be Wack 3 Fingers suggesting that 4Extra might make a huge amount of money by filming, listen to this is crazy, by filming a dramatic reenactment of his firework injury explosion.
What?
That's what he says. Listen to this.
Pay that type of money to do a reenactment that's probably 20, 30 minutes long.
Why would anybody want a reenact?
Because he's sick. No, people
That's
like to
fucked
see
up.
shit.
Who's gonna be the test dummy? Outside of 4Extra, he gonna blow his other hand up? He gonna go up in that bitch and blow his other hand up?
Got the clips of him
What they talking about?
with the shit in his head.
I mean, okay, if he wanted to do it,
shit. I mean,
sure, we could do it. I'm just saying I'm not going to be like in a bidding war for this.
So that's really interesting that Wack 3 Fingers, I mean, what we're witnessing here is Wack 3 Fingers pretending to have interest in 4Extra's career. Wack 3 Fingers, in his mind, Wack thinks that 4Extra's done, that he's a joke, his career's washed, but he's able to comfortably sit in that chair and lie to everyone about this
Wack is so fucking two-faced and
That's
backstab.
really interesting to me. I mean, I'm wondering what you guys think. Because that's crazy. Now,
they trying to take me out.
This is going to be the 16 of Nashua explaining that he doesn't want to pay 4Extra.
Nobody took it from me when they were trying to say I was the fed.
So much money. What's the number that you would be happy to give? The same one we were doing before. But I'm not, either way, all I'm saying,
Adam is such a piece of shit, nigga.
Give him a huge bump.
Like, he gonna use the black community.
Hand up. I don't really understand that.
Suck every drip of clout out of these niggas. Let these niggas fuck up.
So what I think's going on here is that the 16 pays 4Extra a set amount, a salary amount of money every month, whether his videos do well or not. Let's say $5,000. So 4Extra makes $5,000 to be on Nojumper every single month. So the 16 doesn't want to change that. He wants to just pay the $5,000, and then if he makes $50,000 off of all the clips and all the interviews that he does with 4Extra, he gets to keep all that and just keep paying 4Extra the $5,000. So he's really getting over on 4Extra, it looks like. And 4Extra knows that this month is worth a lot more than $5K. So he's trying to get $50K this month. He's trying to really cash in, but the 16
that's a business move, though.
The 16 wants it all. He wants the whole.
I ain't finna blow up my hand to get 50K from the white man.
He's trying to convince 4Extra and everyone else, for that matter, that 4Extra's first interview back situation is not going to be that profitable, and he's trying to discourage 4Extra from seeking a bigger bag. Watch this.
I got contacted by 2 different people in this content space who told me that they had conversations with him about his request to be paid handsomely for an interview. They both informed me that they spoke to him, that they turned him down, and then they told me how the conversation went. I didn't reach out for this information. They just reached out to me. So 4Extra is out there digging for gold, trying to find someone who wants to invest in his comeback tale. As far as if his return interview will be on Nojumper, I don't know. waiting to speak
You don't
to
want to
him.
employ him.
I'll have
He
to
don't want
leave
to let
you
your
guys,
game goofy ass in.
He definitely reached out to Vlad, and Vlad was not feeling it. Vlad said that when he requested that he didn't even make him a counter offer because he just felt like it was so outlandish that it was just not even close.
He's standing on that 50 band.
I mean, he's shooting for the 50 band. I don't know where he's going to land.
Give him 50 bands. Sure, that nigga only donated $1,000 for his hospital bill.
Maybe at some point, and then he comes and speaks to me afterwards.
And he won't even let him in.
Oh, let's get back to a regular content schedule. But the thing about it is that it's like, if he's playing hardball, I'm playing hardball. So when it comes time to renegotiate, who knows where we land. So, that's where I'm at as far as the 4 extra.
Right, so this is where the threats start to become sprinkled in a little bit by the 16. He's going to start threatening 4 extra with retaliation. Like, if you go out and look for a bag for this interview, and then you try to come crawling back to me, I'm going to give you less money than I did before. This is completely out of spite.
Admit that his price went up, and maybe you do go up a little more to get this.
He is wise to play that card. I'm not biting.
How can he?
Yeah, he should go get it. And he could come home, and then we could have another conversation. But it might not be as good as it was before. Might have fucked up your prior deal by going somewhere else.
Wow. So the 16 says that 4 extra is very wise for doing this, for taking this course of action with his career.
That's what the white man does.
He's very wise. He's wise for playing this card. He's actually really smart for doing this.
Well, if he's so smart for doing this, why are you threatening him?
Because he want to own these niggas.
For doing it.
He want to own these niggas like action figures, like slaves, niggas.
You know what the 16 should do? The 16 should just say, okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to give 4 extra all the money for all the revenue that comes out of this interview. Problem solved.
What? The 16 could easily show his support for his friend 4 extra by allowing 4 extra to take 100% of the profits for this interview. That would allow 4 extra to secure a nice little baggie without the 16 having to come out of pocket for anything. And it'll show loyalty and respect between the two parties. I mean, this is a great idea, I think. But the 16 doesn't want that. The 16 wants to secretly bank on all that content while paying 4 extra a measly monthly salary. So he needs 4 extra to roll over for him. So he's just going to continue to gaslight and continue these threats, these idle threats of retaliation. If 4 extra goes somewhere else for his first interview back, the 16 is going to make sure 4 extra is sorry for doing that.
I kind of feel like he might end up looking like at this situation, like, damn, I should have kept doing what I was doing with Nojumper.
He made a whole video talking about 4 extra.
That's always going to take him back, off the back. And that has not been clear. I value loyalty, and I do look at the situation like it's a little bit odd to me. Because if he wants to play hardball with his return interview, why shouldn't I play hardball when it comes to renegotiating whatever terms were we to come to another agreement to do content together?
So the 16 is mad at 4 extra for disobeying him. He doesn't really care about this firework interview. He doesn't even think the interview is going to do any numbers. That's why he's not even interested in paying a wooden nickel for the interview.
It's like, yeah, sure, go out and do whatever you think you're going to do, but don't think you're going to have a job here.
What he's saying is that he doesn't even think 4 extra's interview is going to do any numbers, and that when that interview flops, that he's pretty much not interested in 4 extra anymore, that his career's over. He looks at 4 extra now like Whack 3 Fingers does. They both think that 4 extra's career is completely done. So the 16 is taking this as an initiative to start distancing himself now from 4 extra, and when he decides to finally turn on 4 extra, he can turn around and say,
hey, he's the one who turned his back on me, not the other way around.
So he's preemptively, he's going to turn on 4 extra and cut him off completely, but he wants it to be 4 extra.
Never turn your back on Adam 22,
okay, does
bro.
that make sense? The 16's just trying to avoid that Adam's a snake narrative that happens every time he turns on someone. So now he's like,
hey, I tried to do everything I could for him. He ran off. I don't know what to tell you. The numbers just don't make sense anymore,
Because he doesn't think 4 extra is going to do any numbers now anymore. He thinks 4 extra's cooked. Not to mention the fact that the 16 now doesn't like 4 extra and holds a grudge against 4 extra on a personal level.
4 extra still whooped his ass with that one arm.
And the 16 said that 4 extra was very threatening to him during his phone call. The 16 was not happy about this.
I did speak to 4 extras on the phone on Friday. Now, I will reveal to the people, he was not 100% happy with me. He felt like it was weak for me to be on a podcast with people that he perceives as ops and to ask them what they thought about the situation with his blowing up of his hand. And I get that.
So what the cuck is referring to is that 4 extra's hand blew up, and then a couple days later, the 16 was asking 4 extra's enemies what they thought about the situation, and it seemed like the 16 was trying to prompt 4Extra's enemies into making fun of him on Nojumper for views and money and wealth.
Talk about his hand
that's the
blowing
next
up
thing I want to show you guys is the 16 trying to
snake.
get Kingpill, 4Extra's enemy, Kingpill.
He went to his hood. He went to 4Extra hood, nigga.
And this hurt 4Extra's feelings deeply. Look
And
at
this
this.
the whole.
People are trying to get me to laugh, crack jokes. Anyway, 4Extra's lost his hand. Let's talk about it. How did you first feel when you saw it? At least some people here in the room, let's be totally real, some people here have a dog in the fight. Munchie had been going back and forth with him, shitting on him, saying that he wasn't all he was cracked up to be. And then, in addition to that, Kingpill had been turned down for a fight, and 4Extra's actually said that you were a smoker, that you were not worthy of getting in the ring with him, etc. I can't help but feel like it probably hit Shaw slightly different than it hit other people.
Oh yeah, man. Really, I was thinking it was AI at first. You feel me? I'm like, man, this shit gotta be AI.
Like 8 hours after it came out, he was still hitting me up like, y'all really want us to win
out,
this bullshit?
What I just watched, 4Extra should absolutely be upset with the 16. That was incredibly out of pocket. Did you hear what he said?
He's like, 4Extra turned down the fucking fade and everything.
What? How disrespectful do you need to be before it gets to be a problem? And so this beef is really starting to sprout here. In this next clip, we're going to hear the 16 describe the phone call.
Adam 22 like a double-edged sword,
and
nigga.
how threatened the 16 felt. And
like, you can't trust this motherfucker, bro.
Apparently, 4Extra told the 16 to pull up on him at the studio, and the 16 chickened out because he didn't trust 4Extra because they're pretty much beefing. Now, listen to this.
He did feel a way about that, and it was a little bit of a threatening or like an angry vibe to it. Like, pull up on me on the studio. I want to talk to you.
God give you the sense of eyes to see right through these people, man.
Like, why you acting like that? Why you acting like you're a little mad at me? What is that?
But it's always at the cost, nigga.
I want to talk to you.
You might lose your whole life.
I kept pushing, and that's when he revealed that at least the thing that he wanted to mention that he was annoyed by was me talking to people that he doesn't get along with about his hand or whatever. My response to that really is like, bro, we talk about current events. You blowing up your hand was the biggest thing of that week. I'm on a podcast with people that you don't technically get along with. We talking about it. I'm sorry, man. That's just how this goes.
So the 16 basically says,
hey, man, we're talking about it. Fuck you. I'm going to do whatever the fuck I want, bitch.
Pretty much what he said. He doesn't give a fuck about 4Extra's stupid-ass hand incident. That's yesterday's news.
Who needs enemies when you got friends like these motherfuckers, bitch?
And at the end of the day, the 16 doesn't give a rat's ass what 4Extra does if he comes or goes. He just knows he's not paying him anything. And I think he kind of wants 4Extra to go now because he's not going to be as profitable now that he can't fight. And he's a liability because the 16's afraid of him, and so is Whack. So I would be shocked if 4Extra continued to be a main character at Nojumper. I think the 16 wants him gone. I think the 16 wants 4Extra to be mad at him.
He'll wait for that nigga to blow up his hand or something.
That's why he was making fun of 4Extra the other night on the Nojumper show. He's making fun of his song. 4Extra made this idiotic song where he was rapping about surviving this incident with this firework. And the 16 and everyone thought it was so funny that 4Extra was that stupid that they started making fun of him for it. And the 16's like laughing at him and mocking his efforts to put hype around his hand. This was so disrespectful.
Did you guys all hear the fireworks diss track? He's like dissing the fireworks.
I'm not going to play the song for copyright reasons, but look at the 16's face while he's listening to 4Extra's hard work.
Somebody said, it's like you killed me. Hey, man. Hey, look. He rapping like somebody shot him.
Alan's a hater, bro.
He fights for the fight. He's laughing at 4Extra. He's making fun of him. He thinks 4Extra's a
Munchie be mad because 4Extra
thinks 4Extra could never make content on his own. He thinks he's so stupid. He's not a normal person. And he compares 4Extra to Crit Mac and says 4Extra's too stupid and incoherent to do content on his own. And that he needs someone like the 16 to make it normal enough for people to watch.
So we talk shit because, like, we just talk shit about the niggas.
Crit Mac show. And we had Crit Mac reacting to different clips and videos. So I'm thinking Crit Mac reacting to stuff is great. It didn't really work because it's like people wanted to see Crit Mac and me So you have someone who's totally wild, crazy, funny, ridiculous, and then you have someone who's at least a little bit normal in the form of me. You have the crazy person playing off the sort of normal person, and I think that if it's just a crazy person being crazy the whole time, not to say that Bryce is just some crazy dude, but like I wouldn't say that he naturally knows how to put a podcast together on his own. I feel like he's always going to have to be offset with somebody who can kind of like rein them in a little bit, because otherwise it's going to be like, you know, you see this 3-minute clip.
16 talks about 4 Extra like he's a fucking idiot, like he's
Yeah,
a goddamn circus animal or something. And it's just really hard to watch, and I'm wondering where this is going to go. How is this going to develop? What's in store for us with this new situation?
Yeah, I know. It's
Will
crazy.
4 Extra stand on business? Does he have a backbone?
He tried to use Kingpill. That situation went south. Nobody trusts Adam, bro. Nobody trusts Adam.
Fall in line. Only time will tell.
He about as real as that hair
Keep our eyes on
transplant.
this as the story develops. So check out the Patreon, and I'll see you on the next one.
One thing about Adam 22, man, he know how to stir beef up.
All right, so for this video, I want to talk to you guys about the 16 of Nashua instigating gang conflict between his employee Crip, Young Aunt Hefe, and this guy Kingpill, who was a guest on the show. So let me explain. So Kingpill is some guy from Pomona who's a rapper who has a song out where he disses the 8 Dre Gangsta Crips. And this guy, Young Aunt Hefe, this Nojumper employee Crip, Young Aunt Hefe, is an 8 Dre Gangsta Crip. And so long story short, what ends up happening is the 16 gets these two on a podcast together at the same time, and they're sitting right next to each other, and then he starts asking them questions about this diss.
He took the disses out of the Slide remix
and just fully puts them on the spot, and this makes Young Aunt Hefe kind of mad because now he has to stand on his crippin'. He has to actually stand on business, and so what happens is Young Aunt Hefe is forced to mark out Kingpill and mark him out viciously and embarrass him profoundly. And Kingpill did not like that one bit, and he blames the 16 of Nashua for orchestrating this by asking that conniving question about gang-related activity. And so by the end of this, Kingpill got so mad at the 16 that they ended up having a physical altercation after the podcast ended, and the 16 was being chased around his office by Kingpill, and he said that he was considering shooting Kingpill.
What?
Not kidding about that. We're going to get into this right away. And I want to start here. This is the first clip. This is going to be Young Aunt Hefe arriving late to the show. And I just want to show you this because Young Aunt Hefe is real irritated with the fact that Kingpill is a guest on the show. He doesn't like Kingpill, and he is aware of the diss that Kingpill had in his song. And he wasn't aware that Kingpill was even going to be there until a couple hours before the show started. So he's really irritated about this. So when he shows up late, you're going to see him like barely acknowledge Kingpill, and then Kingpill is going to say, "What's up, blood?"
What?
And this is crazy. Okay, so watch this.
Oh, I thought you were going to be the last one for sure. Fucking Aunt Hefe in the building.
The last one?
Damn, that's dope that we're going to have.
Wow, so Young Aunt Hefe is letting it be known that he doesn't want anything to do with Kingpill. He doesn't look at him. He doesn't acknowledge him. He just completely ignores him and just quietly takes a seat next to him. And Kingpill's adrenaline is boosting. Young Aunt Hefe as well, they both got that adrenaline rush, that pre-fight adrenaline. They are really nervous right now. And so this next clip is where it starts getting good. This is where Young Aunt Hefe starts explaining why he's so late, and it's because he was having car trouble on the way to the show, but he doesn't stop there with his explanation. He goes further and starts talking about how he broke down in a rival gang neighborhood, and he does this purposefully. Young Aunt Hefe brings up this gang politics part of the story so that he can talk about how he's an 8 Dre gangsta, so that he can assert himself over Kingpill without actually directly banging on him. Does this make sense? Let's roll the clip.
Did you get that from the airport?
Oh, my shit caught on flat twice. I down there had a heat though situation. My shit caught on flat on Slauson and Crenshaw.
My tire caught on flat.
What?
I've never heard. Is this something that people say? My tire caught on flat?
On Slauson and Crenshaw. My shit caught on flat again on the freeway. Had to get off the freeway and take the street.
Oh shit.
Let's go hit him with the no cert.
Come on, stop it. Niggas know where I'm from, bro. Cut it out.
Your car broke down in a hop hood.
Slauson and Crenshaw. Hey, see, certain niggas can't say I don't bang because they are.
So all Young Aunt Hefe had to say there was that his tires caught on flat twice, and unfortunately he was late as a result. But he added these details about being in a rival gang neighborhood when his tires caught on flat, and we didn't need to hear that, but he brought it up anyways because he wanted to establish his gangsterism, and he wanted to check the temperature of this guy Kingpill and sort of G-check him without actually directly banging on him, okay? And the 16 16 is just loving this. And so this next clip is going to be the 16 making a joke about what you should do if you ever break down in a rival gang neighborhood.
But he know damn well they knew who he was. He told them no search.
But if somebody comes up to you and says, "Hey, where are you from?" you just say, "I work for Nojumper."
Hell no. They might mark you out quicker. They might mark your ass out hella quick.
You know Kingpill?
Okay, so not funny at all, and I will say that I've never seen anyone fake laugh this hard at their own joke.
If anyone comes up to you and says, "Where are you from?" just say that you're from Nojumper.
And it's just not funny at all, and these guys have to fake laugh for their boss.
But that money,
he performs a crinkled nose laugh right in there. This is a CNL, by the way. It's a crinkled nose laugh. What? Everyone knows that a crinkled nose laugh is when you crinkle your nose while fake laughing at something that's obviously not funny.
Damn.
You know Kingpill?
No, we ain't never met.
We gotta do this introduction. Kingpill, you ever met Aunt Hefe?
What's the deal? What's the word? What's the word, man? What's going on, my nigga? Fat Hefe. Oh, man. Kingpill.
You guys know videos about each other, right? No,
So the 16 uses the crinkled nose laugh to lightheartedly segue into introducing these two. And so they are forced by the 16 to acknowledge each other at this point, and then they shake hands, and then they sort of make lighthearted jokes about each other, and it starts to look like things are going to be okay.
Look at his goofy ass.
Farther from the truth.
Look at the biggest
next clip.
finger butthole puppet.
I just did like little videos and just, little shit on the internet, like joking and shit.
That's just a bozo,
people need to cut the bullshit, because I was on the way over here, I was in the car.
Oh my God, listen to this. This is where young Aunt Hefe says that on the way over there, his homie was explaining to him that the 16 had their op in the building, and they're referring to Kingpill here. And so young Aunt Hefe feels like he needs to address this because of the pressure from the street.
I'm so happy when that nigga suspect
over
whooped
into
his
the
ass.
podcast world. And so we're going to see young Aunt Hefe bring this up, and the 16 is going to act completely oblivious, which he is not. He knows exactly what's going on here. He has
most
positioned
definitely
this meticulously and completely. Now watch this.
That's why people need to cut the bullshit, because I was on the way over here, I was in the car with the homie, and the homie was looking at some shit, and he they talking about Adam, you know what I'm saying, got ops. Man, they ops, nigga. Like, what are y'all talking about? Like, nigga, I'm from A-Trade Gangsters in L.A. Like, bro, like, what y'all mean Adam got ops in the room with each other? Like, what the fuck y'all talking about?
Do I? Who's the ops?
So the 16 says, what? Who's the ops? He knows exactly who the fuck he's talking about. So the 16 knows what's going on. And what's going to happen next is the 16 is going to take it a step further and ask that fateful question. Why did you take those gang disses against the Trays out of your song? And this is really crazy because the 16 already knows the answer to the question. He's been explained the answer to this question by Kingpill and others.
About on a podcast. Now, I already knew the reason why he took it out, which was that, if Bompton Giuno is going to be on the song, and he doesn't want Bompton Giuno to be on a song where he's dissing people that would potentially start issues from Bompton Giuno. Hit a J3 laid it out for a super, super logical. I just wanted to hear Kingpill explain it, I didn't think that Aunt Hefe was going to turn up like that.
But for some reason, he wanted Kingpill to explain these gang politics on his podcast live in front of someone who he may or may not have dissed.
What? You took the disses out of the Slide remix.
I knew this nigga was gonna bring that shit up.
Hey, Aunt Hefe, I don't even want to tell you one of the disses that was in the original Slide first.
We ain't doing that one.
Yeah.
Man, you knew he was gonna do it. I knew he was gonna do it.
But you took him out.
Yeah.
But there's multiple disses. It wasn't just that one.
I know. And his version of that word means something else.
Yeah, a lot of my shit that I was talking about was in my local community. You feel me? But yeah, shit, I took it out to a wider audience.
So I want to be clear about something here. So the 16 knows the answer to this question already. He just wanted Kingpill to say it in front of young Aunt Hefe because the 16 wanted young Aunt Hefe to take off on Kingpill for content because everyone already knows even the chat knows the politics. The 16 said that young Aunt Hefe and Kingpill were both looking at the chat. And the chat was taunting both of them and saying that, even the chat is aware of the politics. So for the 16 to say he wasn't aware and that he's just ignorant to this whole thing is comical. Everybody knows the politics. politics, even me.
What?
So this next clip is going to be the mark out. This is where Aunt Hefe marks out Kingpill and establishes his dominance over his gangsterism. And this is really something because this could have gone violent. This could have developed into something much more treacherous than it was, thank goodness. But this is the mark out, and so Lush, and even Lush knows the politics. Lush is like, you didn't, like, this wasn't the only diss, you feel me? Like, you didn't really think
like
that
he's
this was going to really offend anyone, did you? And it's just pure comedy. So this is it. This is the mark out. This is Aunt Hefe marking out Kingpill
like a
behind some street
dehydrated muskrat.
When you recorded that, you probably weren't expecting it to be like what it became, huh? You didn't know that was going to be like your
I was just giving that shit to my
got Adam
audience.
22 dildo up his
You
ass.
ain't gonna let that linger on. I'm from 83rd Street, bro. Like, and that shit dish the set, you feel me? Like, I know where he from on the set, and I don't play into the little fake politics. He ain't dissing A-Trey on the set. Period. I'm not barring no disrespect from no nigga. Ain't never barred no disrespect from no nigga. Period.
Who said somebody disrespected you?
But still, the topic coming up.
Yeah, that's what I
I'm talking to this man, bro. I'm talking to him because the topic lingering, bro.
That I'm disrespecting you?
Bro, you not hear what I'm saying? You said you from a community, right? And you said where it was aimed at.
But it ain't show said though.
And that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying though.
Okay, so we saying the same shit. So we saying the same shit.
Okay, for sure. Yeah.
We don't gotta talk about it.
So this was an actual mark out. So young Aunt Hefe marked out Kingpill and established himself as the dominant party. He basically gave Kingpill instructions on how it was going to be, and he pretty much said, "I'll whoop your ass if it's something different." You know what I mean? Like, he really really marked him out. Now, what Kingpill probably should have done in order to avoid getting marked out is he should have rose to his feet with balled fists,
and
stood over young Aunt Hefe and asked him what he was on. And at that point,
like when
if
Flacco
a
called out
were
Lush,
to take place, it would
that
be
shit was
justified,
hilarious.
or something like that. But this was provoked by the 16.
We all need to just swing on Adam 22 goofy ass.
My opinion, of course. The 16 says differently,
He's
though.
the
I want
nigga
you to
we
hear the
swing
16's
on, but he tried to
explanation.
swing on
A
that
lot of
nigga.
people tend to ascribe malice to things that are actually the product of just ignorance. So I do have to kind of like say that my idea was not, let's say this thing that's gonna heat shit up between Aunt Hefe and him. It was just literally like that was not written down on the list of topics.
You gotta know who the white man is.
And I just said it.
Look at Christopher Columbus' diary.
I kind of
You'll know
realized,
exactly who the white man is.
There's like a weird overlap here because one of the people
Look at Christopher Columbus' diary when he first came to America.
in the room. But that being said, was it intentional? Did I know that was going to happen? I mean, I don't have that level of foresight. I've actually never really seen that level of aggression or anything even close from Aunt Hefe.
And, so the 16's trying to gaslight his own audience once again, when everyone knows that the 16 is well aware of the politics in that City of Angels. Now, this next part is where it starts getting kind of crazy because Kingpill, the 16 is going to explain that Kingpill approached him with a hostile demeanor after the show ended, and he was demanding money. Now, Kingpill didn't give a shit about the money as much as he gave a shit about getting marked out. And so he makes up this story about wanting money and blames this whole thing on money as if he all of a sudden gets mad about money. And he does this because he doesn't want to appear like a little bitch that didn't want to do anything in the moment, and then later on he wants to do something. So he blames his hostility on this money demand. And we all know that it's not over the money. It's because he wanted to get even with the 16. Now listen to what the 16 says happened after the show.
I go, I'm hungry as hell, start heating up my meal in the microwave. As I'm heating up the meal in the microwave, Kingpill comes over to me, and he says, yo, what's up with the money for the episode? He's saying, yo, like, can you send me that money right now? I said, yeah, you know the group chat that I put you on with Josh? Just text that, and Josh will send it to you by the end of the night. He goes, by the end of the night,
other lackey.
I'm trying to get paid right now. I need that money to get home. His energy's weird. He's walking towards me. He's like really like kind of getting close to me and stuff. Pull up the Nojumper
About to
Instagram.
mix your ass up.
So he's kind of pressing me right now. He's saying, like, you know what, you send it right now. I said, Josh can send it. He goes, can you make him send it right now? I'm like, if you want, you can call him. He goes, why can't you call him? He's like, it's your business. You can call him. He's like just pressing me about like the dumbest shit possible right now. And those are all his boys.
You see how Shorty tried to reach out and like grab his hand and tell him to chill too, really subtly?
Yeah. That's me walking away and being like, bro, you need to chill.
Okay, look at how scared the 16 is. He's so scared.
About to get his ass turned into a pocket pussy.
And he's so cowardly.
Easy
He's
as
like,
quick.
You need to stop, bro. You need to chill.
He's
Out in the pocket
pussy. He's a pussy. And this is why Leonard's on that boat. What? Because he's not a man. He can't defend himself.
Yeah, ran through by the BBC general.
Or child. And he's like deeply fucking terrified about his personal safety. He thinks that he's about to get beat up.
He knows it.
He's shaking like a French soldier. He's literally trembling. He's completely forgotten about his food. All he's worried about is looking around
He about to be the food,
save
bitch.
him, and he's like scrambling to safety inside of a cubicle. Look at this.
Like, Josh will get it to you, whatever. Okay, go to the next one. And like you can see, he's kind of like in my face now, right? Look at the way he's walking towards me. Look at the body language. Look how he's like, and then look he just bumped into me and then like kind of like push him away. And then his boys jump in here. They're pulling him away. They're separating him. So what's he do? He pulls out his phone. Typical internet thug. Pulls out his phone.
Internet thug, bitch. If you would have pushed him away, bitch, you would have been food for the. You would have been on the
He starts calling me
menu.
the F slur. Starts acting like I'm a bitch. The reason why I'm in the cubicle now is because I was looking for a lighter and I was actually grabbing one off of Mikey's desk. So I'm trying to light a spliff right now.
What? So you're walking around frantically because you're looking for a lighter because you need to smoke a spliff even though you're starving and you were just heating up food 12 seconds ago? What happened to your food? Aren't you hungry? If you're so calm and collected and smooth and cool, why don't you just walk around and eat your food and be So that's crazy. So the 16 was so scared that he forgot
that food would have been on the ground.
Say that it was an outright lie that he told us too about looking for a lighter to smoke a spliff. He's not looking for a lighter. He's looking for a weapon. He's looking for his wife's pepper spray. What? Now for this final segment, I want to show you this very troubling, very concerning clip where the 16 admits that he walks around with a gun and that he was contemplating during this altercation, he was contemplating shooting Kingpill and ending his life with lethal force. This is actually crazy. Watch this. This is unhinged.
The 22-ster keep that fire on him.
Hell no, you keep that dildo in you.
Doing all this, I'm starting to do the math in my head, and I start thinking, okay, so what's the line that needs to be crossed here in order for the 22-ster
He smacked that goofy ass fade off your head,
now,
bitch.
in my head, what I established almost immediately was like, if he punches me, I'm pulling out, and I'm going to start shooting him, okay? That's what's going on in my head. It's like, that's the line that needs to be crossed here.
Take it through with him.
Him just standing close to me is not enough for me to turn this into this kind of situation, right? But either way, like it ended so quickly.
Wow, so the 16 does a great job here of demonstrating his stupidity. I mean, that's the stupidest. If he ever does shoot anyone, this clip will be played in court. What a fucking idiot. So he's like, I was just waiting for an opportunity to like justify pulling out my gun and shooting at him. That's fucking insane. And he doesn't need a permit because he's on his own property. So he can just walk around with a gun all he wants. So I would advise people not to punch him because he will end your life with lethal force. That's fucking crazy.
Is he gonna use it though?
Scared. I mean, if you're that scared, you shouldn't be doing the type of podcasting that you're doing.
He got all the security, just
so that's the video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you
guys
on the next one. Patreon. Also, I just dropped a beautiful 30-minute video on where I teach people about.
Alright, we're back. So that's what I be saying, man. It's like, bruh, why put yourself at risk, bruh? Like everything that black people have to go through, bruh, just to make it to a situation of being like somewhat successful. And you gonna blow up your hand? Like that's goofy shit. Talking about blowing up niggas, you blow up your own self. Like an alligator done bit your hand off. You know what I'm saying? Like now you gotta be called Captain Hook, Cyborg. You know what I'm saying? Like, bruh, like people cause drama to themselves, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's funny, man. You know, you put yourself in a situation to win, and then you just blow yourself up with a situation you put yourself in. Like, who could have knew? Like, we ain't trying to blame this on 4 Extra because, like, there could have been some faulty ass fireworks. But at the same time, nigga, like, you gotta be thinking everything gotta be out to get you. That's how I think, Crip, because like nothing happened by chance, and let that be known. But yeah, like Kingpill was about to whoop Adam ass. Man, Adam lucky, man. He better be glad that he paid a lot of these niggas bills and food, because Adam will be the first one on the list to be getting hit up. I think he worked for the FBI. I ain't gonna cap to you. I'm gonna just be honest. But yeah, that was the video, man. Just breaking down the situation of what's going on, man. Hopefully, hey, like I said, man, I don't like to see niggas out the paint and fucked up. Hopefully, he can continue to make a career out of himself. But he gotta expect a lot of motherfuckers gonna be talking shit about 4 Extra, because, and it's sad because how Adam stabbed him in the back and turned on him. But that's how it goes, man. We out this bitch hood and outside Big Crip gang. That's our shit.
Hey, Dad, you know, dog, when we link up, dog, this shit be legendary. You know this instrumental, you the engineer on it, so Kodak everywhere.